You use it in any kind of citrus fruit. I'm using an orange, just what they do at Disney World. The first time you put it in and you twist it in just far enough to pull out the core. After you get the core out, you reinsert the juicer, twist it all the way in, turn it over, squeeze and pour. The kids will drink the juice right out of the food. Yeah. And when they're done, put it in a gin or vodka or lemon. Give it to Dad. He'll love it too. Yeah, he'll love it. Anyway, moving right along. We all have knives at home. Most of us have a knife that looks like this. It's a great knife until it went dull, so we put it in the drawer and got out a new one. We tried to sharpen the old one. Have you ever tried to slice a ripe tomato with a ball? You mash it, you squash it, you end up stabbing the poor thing just to get it started. Our ultra-sharp TV knife never ever needs sharpening. The spatial design with the surgical stainless steel blade makes slicing extremely easy. With this knife, you can make slices so thin, you can make one tomato last all winter long. You know, like they do at the fast food restaurant, where you go in hungry, you come out starving, right? Hey, what's the hardest thing in the kitchen to cut with a dull knife? How about your fresh, soft bread? You still trying to cut your bagels and your rolls with a knife like this? Now, you can go out and buy a bread knife. They're expensive. You can spend $30, $40, $50 at Dillard's or Macy's for a bread knife. All it'll ever do is slice bread. And it'll never slice any finer than this one. Our knife has a serving fork on the inside. After you carve your roast, pick it up with the fork, dip it in the gravy or juice, put it right on the plate. You'll never rip, tear, or shred another ham or turkey. A great bread knife and a great carving knife all wrapped up in one. I have one last cut to show you, and then we're going to hand out the free paring knives, all right? Now this is the last and the most important feature. On TV, we cut through an aluminum cage. Well, right here in front of you today, we're going to cut into a solid steel hammer. I don't expect you to believe I can cut this hammer with this knife, but what your eyes see, you have to believe. I have to put my glasses on for this. Everybody come up close where you can get a good visual on this. This really is pretty impressive. All right, I'm going to start a new right here. I'm not doing this to prove that you can use the knife as a hacksaw. I'll just go in there. I'm doing this to prove that no matter what you cut with this knife, the knife will never ever go dull. And the amazing thing here right this moment, not so much the knife cutting the hammer. The really amazing thing is the knife is still sharp. The shavings that you see here on the paper, they are from the hammer, not from the knife. And to further prove that, well, here's a solid wooden cutting board. Now at home, cut frozen food. You solve what you want to serve, and you put the rest back in the freezer to save time from falling. You save money too. You can cut through a hambo, lambo, steaks, ribs, chops, even into a holiday turkey. But is the knife still sharp? Well, it cut this cutting board without any effort. It cut the hammer. Here's that ripe tomato I started with just a moment ago. Look at this. Every slice thin and perfect, just like we've taken a brand new knife right out of the box. Will it stay sharp? Stay sharp today, you saw that. Next month, next year, 5, 10, 20 years from now, the knife will always be sharp. It's guaranteed in writing. That's an outstanding knife, isn't it? You know, on television, our TV knife sells for $29.99 plus shipping and handling, about 35 bucks. I work for that same company, so I can't raise or lower the price, but I have been authorized to give things away free. Take one home today, $29.99, and our company will put the second $30 knife in absolutely free. Two $30 knives for the price of one. Now, as great as this knife is for all your slicing, if you want to chop something, we recommend our Ultra Sharp Chef's Knife. It's surgical stainless steel, same as this TV knife. It has the same guarantee. Chop up your carrots, your onions, celery for a mirepoix. You can use it for baking. A $30 value, free to make. So we got 30, 60, 90, 100, $106 worth of guaranteed cutlery, all for $29.99. And while we're here at the market advertising, we're actually going to put in a third $30 knife. Our company has a reason. They want you to give this knife away to a friend, a neighbor, a relative, somebody that will use the knife and advertise for us. They call it word-of-mouth advertising. You do that for us, and to show our appreciation, we'll put in one of our ultra sharp Pro fillets. Here's a knife you'll use every day in your kitchen. Use this knife to defat your steaks and chops. You can debone a chicken. If you want to fillet a fish, lay that blade under the skin of the fish. You can fillet a fish so fast the poor little thing will be swimming around out there naked, catch cold and die of pneumonia. It's a $30 value. It's free today. Now I have 30, 60, 90, 120, 150, 160, $166 with guaranteed cutlery, all for $29.99. And like the guy on TV, wait, there's more. I have one last special. Today we are also including at no extra charge a set of 4 of our ultra sharp steak knives. This is a $40 value. They're all in this little white box. You get all 4 of them, and well, they're free. So we got 30, 60, 90, 120, 150, 190, $200, $206 with the guaranteed cutlery, all for $29.99, and that is a value. Okay, here's what you get if you like to get one. You're going to receive 3 of our ultra sharp steak TV knives, a $30 chef's knife, a $30 pro fillet, 4 steak knives, 2 Perry knives, 2 juicers. You get it all for $30. I'll pay the tax, and that is a value. I double bag them so they won't fall through the bag. And there we go.
Okay, I'm walking around the corner. I'll be right outside. Okay. See what good things over that green trailer.
I get so excited when I do this. Let me get that. Here's the other juicer. $40. Oh my goodness, must be an out of town. Where you from, man? Oklahoma?